It was one and done for Drew Brees. According to sources, the legendary NFL quarterback will not return to NBC after just one season as a studio and game analyst. Joining me to talk about this development is the man who broke this story and breaks all the major sports media news stories. New York Post sports media columnist Andrew Marchand. Andrew, Drew Brees is out from NBC very quickly. So why did this situation not work out for both sides?
Well, number one, Brees really liked doing games more than he liked doing studio. And you look at what NBC has going forward. Chris Collinsworth is entrenched in the booth on Sunday nights now with Mike Tirico on the games. And so Brees was going to do the pregame studio. He was also doing Notre Dame as well, college games. But NBC had soured on Brees somewhat. The playoff game, Cincinnati versus the Raiders, he did that game, a national audience, kind of the big first spotlight game, he and Mike Tirico, and it didn't go well for Brees. And so NBC was willing to let Brees move on, and Brees wanted to move on. So I would really describe it, as far as I can tell, as mutual.
Mutual parting of ways there. So if Brees wants to stick around this sports media game, does he have options, and what could be next for the future Hall of Fame QB that's on the table?
I think there's two things that could happen, maybe three, but let's just two major ones. First off, Fox Sports likely is going to have Greg Olsen as their lead analyst with Kevin Burkhardt as they wait for Tom Brady to retire. So Olsen will likely get that job. That will create an opening at the number 2 position, and I do think Brees could do it. Now, I've said Brees likes to do games, from what I understand. And so if he does, that's the position that's open. And if you look at the number 1 spots, they're not going to be open at least for a little bit. And so if you're Drew Brees and it's something you want to do for your post-playing career, then going to Fox at the number 2, you do get a playoff game. I mean, there's only one other spot that's higher. And Brady is coming in. But still, if you're Brees and you want to do it, you put yourself in position for when there are openings in the future, and I think there will be, if that's important to you. He also could take a year off, assess what he wants to do. Does he want to be in broadcasting? Does he want to try coaching? There's other things. He's Drew Brees. He also could do nothing. He's made enough money where he could do anything. He's a talented guy. So he'll have options even if he's not on TV every week. And then the other one is Amazon. He had wanted, from what I understand, to be in the booth with Amazon. Al Michaels wanted more experience. They ended up with Kirk Herbstreit, which wasn't necessarily Michaels' choice, but did fill that experience criteria that Michaels really wanted. And so Brees, though, is there some other type of work he could do with Amazon? I think it's possible. And so I don't know if Drew Brees is done with broadcasting, but he and NBC are breaking up.
Well, he will have some options for sure, Andrew. That is Andrew Marchand, New York Post sports media columnist. Andrew, good to see you. Thank you for your time.
Thanks, Dexter.